New Orleans. All right.
Yeah, with New Orleans, a lot of questions with, for one, Herb Jones. A lot of people are questioning, will he play? Where
Where
will
he
he, like
play? Yeah.
here he's in the shooting guard position. And then will he play shooting guard? Maybe not. They have Trey Murphy, who they've been building up and promoting heavily as someone who's going to break out. So where does he fit here? And of course Zion, Jonas Valanciunas. They're kind of deeper right now with Zion's entry. So if the question is where's the first five, right?
Yeah.
Uh, you I think
Actually, I
it's just
think
basic.
McCollum is a lock in the first five. Brandon Ingram is a lock. Maybe Jonas
Zion,
is a lock, and Zion is a lock. So that's four. I think the point guard position is the one we're gonna have to think about, whether it's
the shooting
Alvarado
guard.
or Devontae.
No, they're gonna start CJ at point guard. They've said that. They're
Really?
gonna play him. Yeah, they're gonna play him at point. So it's a question of who will start alongside him. Whether they're gonna put Herbert Jones there, whether they're gonna put Trey Murphy there. Maybe the rookie Dyson Daniels, who is a rookie but actually fits that first five because he doesn't shoot a lot. He's basically like a giddy kind of a point guard, more of a facilitator. So he also fits that first five. So, or if, as you said, Devontae Graham, will they start Graham with
I
McCollum
think
in a small
they
backcourt?
might. I wouldn't be surprised if they do start Devontae Graham.
I doubt they would though. I can see they have said that they're gonna pull back Graham's role in the team,
Minutes.
so I don't think he'll start. I think Herbert Jones here, which is here, they have Herbert Jones as their placeholder at the starting five. I think that's
So you
about
think
right, and I
Jones
think
still
Ingram will be the
starts?
shooting guard. I think Jones starts. Yes, I think Jones starts.
All right. So
Especially improve shooting, especially with Herb Jones improves shooting. Ingram and McCollum will be handling the ball majority of the time. So Herb is perfect for this first five. I think Herb will start. If not Herb, the person I can see here is Trey Murphy. So I doubt it's Devontae. I really doubt it's Devontae.
all right. Let's talk Zion for a bit. I know Zion's the guy many wants to talk about or many wants to know more about. How do you deal with Zion? Do you think Zion's gonna be ready? Do you think Zion's gonna get back to the old Zion that we saw before the injury? Or can we really trust Zion? Because personally, I don't trust him yet as much as many others, I guess.
Well, if he was gonna be, if if everybody feels he's gonna be Zion of before the injury, he won't be available at number 48 with season rank or ADP of around 40s, right? That's not possible. So people have included the discount there already. I think he's gonna be ready for this. Of course, I'm not think. I know he's gonna be ready for this start of the season. Will he end the season? Will he stay healthy? Is the question. I think he's gonna miss a couple of, there will be a lot of injuries here and there, but no one will know if it's gonna be
55
a major one or
games.
not.
55 games, over or under.
I think he'll go over. I think he'll go over with
55?
55 games. Yeah,
If
I
he
think he
goes
can go
over
60.
55, I think that's worth the pick already. If
I
he can
think he
go,
goes over 60. But with Zion also on the right team, right build, Zion is solid. As we know, his field goal is really, really
yeah,
solid. So again, if you have Giannis and you partner him with Zion, that's a perfect combination. Zion could be picked up even in the fourth round. So that limits your risk there. That's something you can think about. If you have AD, of course you don't pick Zion because that's tough. That's two risky players. So someone like Giannis again. Here we're going back to the Giannis a while ago. Gives you easier choices, especially if you're at the 40s. That's the fourth round in 12-team leagues, and Zion is still there. That makes it
yeah,
easy. Other managers will have a hard time pulling the trigger because Zion can hurt their free throws and then it's risky. But for you, remove the free throws. Zion's a second round pick. So, easy.
yeah. Um, so Zion, I just feel like it's going to be a lingering thing, the injuries and all. Especially, I haven't
Possible.
really seen him. And it seems like Zion has become what, a specialist of sort, right? Like a field goal scoring machine that can really win you the field goal, and maybe a
Um,
rebounding, a little
yeah.
rebounds. Other than that, I don't see him contributing anywhere else.
Well, I wouldn't say specialist, but because there's multiple categories that he can help. But specialist in the sense that he's really good in those categories.
Yeah.
He has shown that he can block. Now, we haven't seen it in the prime that like one
No,
point
this
eight
is
two
the
blocks a game.
NBA. So I don't think he's gonna get, he's small for his position, right?
Yeah, but Zion blocks shots. Zion showed it in his sophomore season. That was a great season for him. He can block, and people have said that he has it in him. So there is growth. There's possible room for that. So he's not a negative. Let's just put it that way. He's not a negative in blocks. He's a power forward eligible guy. He's not a negative in blocks. He has also improved his 3-point shooting. So overall, free throws really is a negative for him. But assist is not there yet. But other than that, he's like neutral in some categories. There's chances of him
Improving
developing, growing. But the health, of course, that's really the big problem with him.
the health
The
and the
injuries
weight.
are not. Well, the contract might help because there's a weight clause in the contract,
Oh
so
yeah,
that might
yeah,
help. Yeah,
yeah,
that might help. I mean, he might be motivated to stay in shape because of that. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. This, other players that might surprise. Jose Alvarado, is he something, that might carry on what he has done last year in the playoffs and towards the end of the season, or are there other players that we're gonna be looking at, like Jackson Hayes was a late season, always a late season contributor for fantasy teams, right? Um, it doesn't look like there's anyone who can surprise us, I guess. Similar to how Herb
I
Jones
like Trey
did.
Murphy. I like Trey Murphy. I know I'm higher on him than other people. He can really be a good 3-point specialist for a lot of managers. People have been talking about Herb Jones. And unless you're in a draft like mine, where people totally forgot about him, you have to pick
Which
him in the
was
top
weird,
100.
right? I mean, that's
Yeah, you have to pick Herb Jones in the top 100. So I won't do that. I won't do that. So I'll go maybe if you're in the late, already last few rounds, Trey Murphy, somebody I could see drafting. Alvarado, I'm not drafting Alvarado, but I'm not saying he's not going to be fantasy relevant. He's going to be relevant. You know what he can do. We know he's a steals guy. He can do some assists. And then if there's some injuries, he will
good.
definitely be a hot pickup if McCollum goes down or whatever. So those people, you can say surprise, but they'll be relevant. Alvarado, Trey Murphy, Graham, no. No. Graham, don't even think of drafting Graham. Jackson Hayes, again, as Jeremy said, eventually he'll be relevant. But also because Jonas Valanciunas just came off a very brutal Eurobasket. So I'm worried about Jonas Valanciunas. I'm worried about his health. I'm worried about him getting injured. I'm gonna call it
Last
maybe a
last that
plantar
actually
fasciitis or something.
last year was a surprise for Valanciunas. I don't think many expected him to. He started off really, really hot last year. Didn't sustain it, but at least was decent enough towards the end. Of course, I think he got some injuries here and there, but overall he played well, and I think he was somewhat of a surprise last year, considering how he started. But like you said, the mileage might hurt him coming into the season. So yeah, that's the New Orleans Pelicans.